Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a brand new video, Review Analytics. This week we're going to be reviewing For Honor, so stay tuned. Welcome guys, welcome to a brand new video. Today we're going to be discussing review analytics for Honor. This is going to be a short little video discussing my experience with the game so far. I played the game strictly on PS4. Now a lot of people said that it has some issues on PC, but that's going to be in a different topic for different YouTubers who plays on strictly on PC. For me, I play strictly on gaming systems, of course with Xbox One and PS4, so that's where I enjoy playing For Honor. Now let's discuss about the gameplay so far. Now For Honor's gameplay is very interesting. It's a very interesting tale. Now let's discuss about some issues that I had with the gameplay. Mostly strictly just it didn't live up to the expectations that I thought it would. I mean, the graphics is nice. It's not like 60 frames per second like how it is on PC. It's very wonderful on PC. But on the gaming system, we're just like the simple, nice little graphics area on the PS4. The gameplay was nice. It was strictly a little bit different. Now I can say that the gameplay, especially the melee combat system, was very different than most games that I played throughout the years since I've been a gamer for so long. It's been very complex. The combat skills and the melee combat system was very different than any game that I played so far in 2017 right now. The melee combat skills is on point. You're not just using one specific button throughout the whole gameplay. You're basically using every button you could possibly can on your gaming system, and that was really different that Ubisoft kind of did. Like, look, you're gonna be a knight, you're gonna be a samurai, you're gonna be a Viking. There's gonna be many buttons that you have to use. There's guard block, there's heavy attack, there's light attack, there's this, there's that. There was so many different ways and so many melee attacking styles that you can use in the system to take down your enemy. And that was very different about Ubisoft's gameplay with For Honor. It was completely different, completely complex, and I was really happy for that. I was really happy that they put that into the gaming system or into the mode where they show you, look, this is the gameplay. It's not going to be a simple gameplay. It's going to be a little bit different. Now the story and the aspect was different. The story looked like it was going backwards because the Knights campaign mode was 12 years ago, and the Vikings campaign mode, it was like 11 to 10 years ago, and then the Samurai campaign mode was like 8 to 6 years ago. So it seemed like it was going back to tell a tale from the beginning of the time and going forward. I don't know if you guys kind of noticed that, but I kind of noticed that in the gameplay. It was a little bit completely different, a little bit completely complex. But so far, I would give the story and the gameplay maybe a 7. It was fair, it was good, it was short and sweet, but there were some missing pieces in the gameplay and in the story mode that kind of didn't make any sense. Like Holden Cross, like how he left the Legion, left Apollyon in that sense. Like, what was the reason why he left it? Why she liked the war so much? Who was Apollyon? Why she became like this main villain and this vicious person that cares about war? What was the reason why she liked about war? And there were some missing pieces in that story mode and in that gameplay mode. There was some confusion, some missing pieces, and that's why I give it a 7. It was getting there, but it felt like it wasn't a finished product that Ubisoft didn't do. Because technically, For Honor wasn't going to be a story or a campaign type of game. It was strictly going to be a multiplayer game. So for them to put that in the kind of like a last minute thing, in my sense, was kind of like the reason why like the story mode and the gameplay wasn't really finished product. Now the melee combat style was really on point, but the gameplay mixed in with the story wasn't really finished because there were some missing pieces that didn't really make any sense. Like, what was the reason why she joined war, or what was the reason of Apollyon and the warden and all those tales. And they told tales of each character, the samurai, the Vikings, and all that stuff, and the knights. That was good, but I really want to know a more piece about Apollyon's story. Like, what was the reason why she liked the war, what started her to become war, and all that good stuff, and why she liked to start war. I mean, it did tell a kind of tale in the end, but still wasn't a finished product in the end. And I wish Ubisoft kind of ubified that whole story about her a little bit more in details. I like how they kind of separated with the knights and the Vikings and the samurais, kind of make their own, separate campaign mode. That was really nice of them to do that. But I wanted a little bit more about Apollyon, because she was an interesting villain, an interesting character than any other character that I faced throughout my gaming years. She was a different villain. She was very interesting, and Ubisoft kind of missed that mark in that kind of sense. I don't know if you guys might think I'm not making any sense, but Apollyon was a really interesting character, and it kind of missed the mark in kind of explaining why she liked the war, where she came from, who was her ancestors. We can kind of see she was like a knight, but then in back of my mind, she kind of had that Viking vicious style, like that aggressive attack mode in the end. So, Ubisoft kind of missed it on that part. And there was a few things that they missed, like the story, like I said, For Honor was strictly a multiplayer type of game, like they did with Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six. Rainbow Six is still popular in that sense, but not as popular that they wanted to be. I mean, a lot of people is playing Rainbow Six, but not as much. Same thing with Division. Judging by Division wasn't really like a story type of game, but they kind of made it into that type of game. But like I said, the Division, there were some key pieces in there in that game part 2. So there were some missing pieces that Ubisoft needed to fix, especially with their multiplayers and their servers. And that's another key issue that they needed to fix. The multiplayer mode. The multiplayer mode, I didn't play as much right now because, of course, Horizon Zero Dawn is out this week, and Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands is coming out the next week. So I'm not going to have time to play For Honor's multiplayer, but I played a little bit in this part of the video. I had really a fun time with the multiplayer mode. It was very fun. But there was one key issue that was a problem in the multiplayer mode, and maybe some of you kind of noticed. It was the servers. Ubisoft do not have the best servers in the world. Their servers can be a little junky and can be a little crappy sometimes. Now, in this part of the video, I didn't show me getting kicked out on the servers, but a lot of people have mentioned that they go on to Ubisoft servers and they get kicked out of the game. Sometimes people get kicked out during the matches that they're winning and not getting those XPs or those rare gears or heroic gears that they get from the domain or the dual brawl matches that they go against. Sometimes they miss those chances on XPs. Now the multiplayer mode it's fun, but like I said, Ubisoft's servers are not the best. Now the multiplayer mode, you have to be ranked 21 to get up to prestigious mode, which is prestigious 1, 2, and 3, and 4. That's where you get the nice gear, like the rare gear, the heroic gear, and the legendary gear. Some of you kind of know it's something like the Division system, and some of it's like the Call of Duty system, but the rank's a little bit more lower than how it is in Call of Duty, which you have to be ranked 55 to become prestigious mode. And the same thing with Destiny, where the higher rank levels of gear, the better you are. Now, I have encountered a lot of people with nice gear, and 99% of the time they suck ass. And that's what I kind of mentioned throughout the domain, or played throughout the domain. With people with high light level gear, they're not the best people. They have the nice gear, but they don't win matches for you. And that's why a lot of people said that the multiplayer mode is fun, but the server sucks and the matchmaking is not really the best. And I kind of noticed that when I was doing the matchmaking system, it hasn't been the best matchmaking system. It's been the horrible matchmaking system I can ever possibly think of. And the servers are not the best. Now, don't get me wrong, the multiplayer is fun, but Ubisoft servers suck ass, if you can just put it in that sense. Sometimes people went through that throughout the closed and open beta, and some people went through that even the PC versions. PC users been through that too, so you can tell that Ubisoft need to fix that in the future. All this money they're investing in games, they need to invest in fixing their servers. Now, throughout Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon, I didn't have that issue. I was doing really well in Ghost Recon. But for some reason on For Honor, I don't know if there's a lot of people jumping on and their servers are not the best. But Ubisoft need to fix that in the future if they want successful games. Now, the multiplayer mode, don't get me wrong, it's fun. I'll give it an 8 so far. The reason why I give it an 8 is because Ubisoft servers are not the best servers in the world. overall rating, I would give this game an 8. The reason why I give this game an 8, because in the end it's a really fun game. The story was okay, the gameplay is good, the multiplayer is fun. It's just that Ubisoft need to fix some issues in their games throughout the future so they become better. Now Ubisoft do make good quality games. I think one of their best games so far is Assassin's Creed, Tom Clancy's, and Far Cry. Those are the 3 best games that they have out so far. Now, For Honor and Watch Dogs right now need some working on in the near future if they want to be successful. And don't forget South Park either. Steep was another one too that was okay with Ubisoft at this point, but a lot of people have some issues with Steep. Now, with For Honor, it's a really fun game. Now, overall, like I said in this video, I would give it an 8. Because in the end, it was a fun game, and the multiplayer and the combat style of the game was fun. And you know, you got less stress than you is in Call of Duty. You don't have nobody flying and walking and crawling on walls every fucking time and looking up in your freaking head or looking up in the roof half the time trying to figure out who's jumping and who's in every near corner. With For Honor, it's strictly on the boots on the ground. You gotta fight your way to get those matches, and I think that's why a lot of people have fun with For Honor. Now right now For Honor is taking a little steep back and it's kind of dying out right now because of Horizon Zero Dawn and Tom Clancy's coming out, and Mass Effect is coming out in the next couple of months or so. So For Honor is going to be collecting dust, and maybe their pricing of the game will drop. So I will still look at the pricings of For Honor in the near future, just the same way with Call of Duty. Now Call of Duty right now is like, last time I checked on Amazon, it was $29.99. That tells you a lot that nobody's not buying Call of Duty Infinity Warfare. Okay, the reason why they got such success is because of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4 Remastered. So you know, they had to get it somehow, but with Ubisoft situation, they don't have that, so they have to drop the price down eventually. So stay tuned for those if you haven't picked up For Honor. Let me know in the comment section down below what rating you would give For Honor at this point. Like I said, I give it an 8. It's not the best, but at the end, it was still a fun quality game. I will have my full review and analytics for Horizon Zero Dawn, and you'd be very surprised what ratings I would give that, if you were even surprised. But hey, I gotta put that out there in the video. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think about For Honor so far, or what are some of the issues that was in For Honor that I discussed in this video, and what that Ubisoft need to fix in the near future of their games if they want to stay up there with other future games. My name is Short by Nature. This is my review analytics for Honor.